Hello everyone, welcome back to our English practice channel. In today's video, we will focus on listening carefully and learning some new vocabulary that you can use in daily conversations. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Just relax, listen to the sounds, and repeat after me. Little by little, your English will get better every single day. Let's start. When I first came to the city as a new student, life felt exciting and full of possibilities. I woke up early with a clear head, ready to face the day. My mornings had a kind of serenity, a calmness that made me believe I could control my future. I walked to class with strong determination, holding my notebook like a shield. Everything seemed like a novelty, fresh and inspiring. Even the crowded buses felt like a part of an interesting adventure. But little by little, my habits started to change. The nights became longer, full of glowing screens and never-ending messages. What started as short breaks became hours of watching videos or gaming. Sometimes I felt a strange unease, but I told myself it was inevitable, that every student lived like this. The problem was that this new lifestyle slowly caused an erosion of my healthy habits. I skipped breakfast, I stayed in bed longer, and I lost the feeling of discipline that I once had. Soon I started waking up late, sometimes close to noon. The serenity of the morning disappeared. Instead of enjoying a walk, I rushed with messy hair and an empty stomach. Fast food became my regular choice because it was quick and cheap. Burgers, noodles, and fried chicken replaced the simple meals from home. My body began to show signs of fatigue, and my mind carried a constant heaviness. The bright novelty of city life slowly turned into a routine of tired eyes and lazy mornings. I told myself many times that I would exercise, maybe go for a short run or do some stretching, but the bed always won. It felt like an invisible gravity pulled me down. My roommate laughed and said I was becoming a typical student in the city. The unease I felt earlier grew stronger because I knew this deterioration of my health was not a joke. I was losing energy and also losing motivation to do even the simplest things. Some nights, I stayed awake until 3 a.m, my eyes red and dry. The fatigue was painful, but I could not stop scrolling or playing games. My determination from the first weeks was gone. In class, I felt lost, unable to focus. I asked myself, is this freedom, or is it just self-sabotage? The more I thought about it, the more I saw the thin line between comfort and destruction. It was like I was slowly building a prison with my own hands. One night, I looked in the mirror and saw a pale face, tired eyes, and weak shoulders. The erosion of my health was clear. That night I felt a kind of resonance, a strong voice in my heart telling me to change. I decided to make small rules, almost like contracts with myself. No phone after midnight. Wake up at 7. No excuses. Eat breakfast, even if it was only bread and milk. These small steps became like a shield against the invisible gravity of laziness. At first, I failed many times, but slowly, with practice, I started to see progress. The serenity of the morning returned, even for a short while. My fatigue did not disappear completely, but I had more energy. I learned that discipline is not about being perfect, but about standing up each time you fall. Every time I respected my small rules, I felt a sense of achievement, and that motivation gave me strength to continue. Now my mornings are not perfect, but they are better. I try to drink water before coffee, to breathe before touching my phone, and to write down short lists. The city is still full of distractions and temptations, but I have more endurance now. The deterioration of my health is slowly reversing, step by step. Student life is not just about chasing novelty. It is about building habits that last. So, if you are a new student in the city, remember this: freedom without discipline becomes a trap. Laziness may look like comfort, but in truth, it only brings erosion. Do not let fatigue and bad habits steal your best years. Build small rules, respect them, and let your determination grow stronger each day. In the end, it is not about being perfect. It is about having the endurance to stand up again and again. Sometimes, You may find a word in our practice that is not fully explained or translated. Do not worry. It is a normal part of learning. Making mistakes and facing confusion is not a setback. It is a natural step forward. Remember, practice is always a gradual journey, never something that happens overnight. If you feel frustrated, just take a deep breath and continue. You can even repeat some sentences while you are in the shower or while brushing your teeth. Learning is not about being perfect. It is about building a habit that slowly shapes your future. Thank you for spending time with me today. Keep practicing, and I will see you again in the next episode.